Okay, did I... Is this thing on now? Okay. Can I even see myself? I don't know. Okay everyone, this is Disc Junkie, even if you can hardly see it. I might start off by trying to fix that, so I'll just go like this. Whoa! There's light. But still can't see me, because I'm wearing one of these, yeah, I don't know what you would call it, like a, you know, a light that goes on your headlight. I don't know. If you're wondering why I got this bright light in my forehead, that's because I'm living in the countryside now, and this means that you, well, as you can tell, there are no lights out here, except for the one on my forehead. So I guess I will have to show you this in the daytime as well, but this is our our front yard, and over there are some chickens in a cage there, and some other stuff. But anyway, if we turn our attention over this way, you'll notice that there is actually a house over here, which is a lot cozier and warmer than standing out here. So I'm just gonna go ahead and go over there, and I guess we're gonna have to call it the Grand Tour, because that's sort of the name I've given to all my other sort of apartment tour videos. So yeah, just go ahead and walk right over here. I'm gonna turn this light off now, because I don't really need it anymore. And well, this is the steps leading up to the front door. So this is our porch here. And here I am. Just go ahead and walk right in. Trying not to let all the dogs out of the cozy home. First things first, taking this off in some way like this. So, once again, this is Disc Junkie. You might remember me, I don't know. I'm not sure if people have missed me, but it seems like people are really curious to see what the new place is like and what the new DVD room is like, most of all. You might notice that I have, you know, don't have the twin mohawks anymore. I know that's been there for a while, but not sure if people have noticed. And decided to, you know, try and do some long styling on my mustache here. I don't know, it feels like I got one of those Liam Neeson type things going on. I'm kind of inspired by the mustache slash beard that he had in Batman Begins, in case you remember that movie. But anyway, enough talk about that. This is the new place, and this is a two-story house. It's not an apartment. However, we are renting this place, I want to point that out. So this is sort of our way of trying out life in the countryside, which is... Sorry about the lens here, it might be a bit dirty from all the rain and stuff, but whatever. I will be ending the video showing a little bit of the new DVD room setup, if you will. And I will probably do like a more in-depth overview video of the collection, you know, once that's complete, because I'm done, you know, I got some lights issues in there and stuff. But anyway, let's just get on with the tour. So first up, we are in the hallway. A bunch of closets here, typical closet stuff, you know, clothes hanging and shit. Then of course we do have the front door, got these windows on the side, some lamps and all that stuff. Here is the underbelly of our staircase leading up to the second floor. And here we got some shoes and shit like that, some bags. And moving on, we walk through this, whatever you call it, the arch here thingy. Instantly transported into the, well, I don't really know what this should be called. I guess it's still hallway almost. And to my left here is actually kind of a sneak peek at the DVD room, because as you see, there is like a, you know, doorway here, or at least used to be, because now it's actually been transformed, and this is not something we did, this was there when we moved in. I just filled it up with stuff. We actually have a piece of glass here, so there is actually glass all the way here, and then we have individual like glass shelves. So I don't know, it's a pretty cool, interesting choice for a, for a doorway. So obviously you can walk through it, but it really works well as a interesting shelf which you can see from both ways, so that's pretty cool. Here is some cabinets which actually open from both sides, which is pretty cool. So here we got some the plates and the dishes and whatnot. Part of the kitchen which is on the other side. But I'm not gonna start with the kitchen now. I'm actually gonna go upstairs first. And so here we do have the staircase leading up to the second floor. Here we got some cabinets with not much in them, and up here you can tell we got these bars here to keep you from falling down. That will be pretty boring, unlike the movie Falling Down, which was pretty good. This is the, I don't know, upstairs hallway, I guess you could call it. My girlfriend has her sort of working area here, so here's her computer and her desk, so she can sort of stand up here during the daytime. And if you look out this window, you'll see nothing but darkness. But during the daytime, there is actually, a nice sort of overview of the front yard here. So right below us, that's the porch where we walked in, and then we, sort of spiraled up and got to this place. Moving on, there's a lot of doors here. We got one door here which actually doesn't open from this side. It does have a keyhole, and everyone who walks in sort of goes, "Oh look, there's the key!" Solve the problem. But nobody knows what this key is for. It's actually just hanging there, and it's actually also sort of bent and damaged. So I have no idea what that does. Haven't found the use for it, so yeah, not a big, good-looking, practical key thing. However, this door also needs a key, but it's not exactly locked. So if I open this up, you'll find one of several sort of crawl space addicts or something. Not addicts, attics. And lighting is also really poor here, but that light actually gets brighter. It just takes a little while, so not exactly sure how much you can see, but I think the camera does a pretty good job. And well, there's not a lot of stuff in here. It's basically just a very sort of slim little area, and basically ends over here. You can sort of see a window back there, and this is basically just storage space, basically. Turning off that light and moving into the next room, which is over here. But first, yeah, just gonna show you. Here we actually have 3 doors, so yeah, quite a lot of doors to get through. The first one here in the middle is very much an identical room to the one we just saw. So this is just another crawl space, which is basically, it's exactly the same sort of proportions, except it's it's mirrored from the one we just saw. Here we got a wall where you can hang your tools and stuff. Yeah, just storage space, basically. And then we got a small door here, which sort of looks the same. It almost looks like it's a closet door or something. But if I open this up, surprise, surprise, we actually have a small bathroom here. Which is, well, as you might have guessed, it's a pretty small bathroom. Just basically toilet, sink, and yeah, that's it. Really like the hexagon style floor tiles. It reminds me of the floor tiles in the bathroom in Memento. Really awkward reference. I think they have hexagon floor tiles there, but they're also, they got like small black hexagons as well, but anyway. Pointless info. Let's just go ahead and walk into the next room here. And this is, well, I guess we can call this the, I don't know what we call it, the dog room, I guess. Because this is actually the room where the dogs go to sleep. You can tell there's not a lot here. We basically keep clothes in these drawers here, and then we have dogs sleeping here, there, and there, and there. So that's 4 beds for 4 dogs, in case you didn't know how many dogs we had from before. Moving on, here is another very small door. And if I open this up, yeah, you might have guessed it already. Here is another crawl space. And I'm just gonna find the light switch. There we go. And yeah, this is basically just another storage space, as you can tell, with a bunch of boxes in it. So yeah, turning the lights off and walking out from the crawl space. This is interesting because now we're getting into the bedroom. Yeah, that's right. So this is where the magic happens, as they say on Cribs. Taking a look around here, you'll notice some really awesome purple velvety-like drapes, which I really like. And they're from IKEA, in case anybody's curious. Not a lot else to show you, because yeah, it's just a bedroom, and we don't really have a lot of stuff in here. So yeah. However, you can notice this corner here with the like white stone-like pillar, and I'm gonna get back to that later on in the video. However, moving on to this door. So many doors, it never really ends. I'm gonna open it anyway, and in here is this will basically become a guest room. This is sort of the plan for this room. Obviously there's not a lot of stuff going on in here at the moment. Pretty empty room, and well, as you can see, you know, a lot of the house is it's a really old house. I forget how old, but it's a really old house. And another door here reveals yet another crawl space, but this is actually the last crawl space. And they're basically, if you kept track, they're positioned, you know, sort of symmetrical in terms of the, in terms of the layout of the house, if you will. But yeah, nothing in here except for a lot of moving boxes and thingamajig in the middle there. So yeah, I'm just gonna walk out here because it's cold on the floor and there's not a lot of things going on. The door over here, in case you might have guessed this already, this is the door that I couldn't open from the other side, and this leads back to the upper hallway. So yeah, that's the entire upper floor. You know, you go in there, you walk through, there's the bedroom on the other side, there's the guest room, and then you come back out here in the hallway. A lot of different rooms, a lot of different doors, but well, now I'm just gonna go back downstairs and begin showing you the bottom floor. So, the first thing we get to is a door on the right, and this is the master toilet. I don't know if you say that, but it's a big toilet. So, opening this door here, we get to, well, what could basically be called the laundry room because it's so damn big. But yeah, here we got, you know, another toilet, which, oh fuck, I forgot to push the little thing down. So anyway, this toilet, you know, makes flushing noises like every second to third minute because it's old and it just has this weird thing about it. But in any case, rest of the room here, you can tell it's a pretty big room. We've got windows here so people can see us naked if they want to. Everything's really old, but I really like this bathroom, and particularly, you know, I like that there's actually a wall here in the middle of the room, like a sort of industrial type bathroom with, you know, sort of mixed in with, you know, some kind of prison feeling to it. I don't know, but I really like it. I think it's really cool. Just gonna go ahead and walk out because nobody really cares about the toilet. And now I'm gonna continue the tour by walking into the kitchen area. Yeah, walking around the corner here is the kitchen, and pardon me for, you know, not having the energy to clean up. I don't know if you care, and if you don't care, then, you know, fuck you, because I don't really care. And so the kitchen and the living room is basically like one big fucking, you know, area. I guess I'll start by going in this direction, which is the, well, I guess we could call it the office. And this is where I have my computer. So this is basically my computer space slash desk space. I don't know, I just love it so far. It's just, I don't know, it's a real nice thing, and I hope that people, you know, appreciate living on the countryside. And, you know, if you do that, I hope you get a chance to do it, because it is actually really special. Back in the kitchen area here, we do have the, you know, fridge and freezer. We're not animals, we are living in the countryside, but we're not animals. I don't know, if people are interested in seeing the house in daytime, like seeing the outside of the house, I don't know, you can comment on this video. I don't know, I might make something like that later on. It all depends. And over here is the infamous candy slash vending machine, which was a gift for my 30th birthday. Got it from my father, and I made a video about that particular thing, you know, a while back, so you can search for it. But yeah, this really it really fits the mood. It's weird because you have all these things which are like, were so unique and crazy when we had them in the apartment, like all this old vintage stuff, which, you know, like this thing, you know, you put it in our old apartment where everything's bright and white and new and like, you know, I don't know, just very new and modern, and you put this in and it becomes like this unique piece of furniture, like a collectible vintage type thing, which just stands out. But then when you put it here, it's like, I don't know, it's like it's coming home, you know. This is like, oh, so that's where that goes. I don't know, it's hard to explain, but you know, all this vintage stuff actually, you know, well, it's, you know, everything's vintage, so it just fits right in, and yeah, it feels really cool having it here. I'm really happy with this getting such a, you know, a good place. It feels like it's, you know, it's fits much better here than it did in the apartment. Anyway, now we get to the rest of the living room here. Our really big sofa. Always a dog or two in the sofa. And up there is like a air heating pump thing, which is good because it keeps the temperature in here at a, you know, at a decent level. And another thing which also does that is this, which is our fireplace. And yeah, look over here. You know what we got here? You know what I got? I got wood, because, you know, that's what you need when you're living in the country. You need a fireplace and you need wood, because, you know, you have to make a fire, you have to keep the electric bills down. So we basically burn, you know, wood. We have a fireplace and it, you know, generates heat, and the heat level becomes more, you know, better for us in here. Really is something of a dream come true to be able to, you know, try out living like this, because it is a very special thing to do. So yeah. But now I guess this is the moment you've all been waiting for, seeing as you are, just like me, DVD fanatics, movie fanatics, you know, people. And you know, you're probably curious to see, you know, what's the new DVD room like, and hope this is not disappointing, but the DVD room, it's actually not a room anymore, it's actually more of a section, because in here, you'll notice that, you know, there's a wall here, or used to be a wall. It's now opened up, it's like an opening in the wall. So yeah, this used to be a room, but now it's not a room, but it is a section, and this is where I keep, well, my already quite legendary DVD collection. And yeah. So as you can tell, I turned this entire side of the room into one big wall, which I guess we could call the wall. Sort of a reference to the old Disc Junkie Mistifo introduction. So I guess this is my version of the wall, as we call it. And yeah, I will be making a detailed overview on this, sort of walking around and showing you more of a detailed look of all the shelves. But I did think that I would give you sort of a, you know, sort of a quick pan here, just showing you some of the layouts and whatnot. But you know, not really feeling like talking about this because it takes forever. And at least this way you can sort of get a look at sort of what my display will look like. And yeah, now you got something to tell your friends about, and hopefully make them feel like you are a little bit more popular and a little bit cooler and just a little bit more fucking awesome because you saw Disc Junkies videos before they did. So fuck them! You saw the video first, no one can take that away from you. Except of course for the thousands of people who actually saw it before you. But I'm still really happy that you watched this, and I really hope you enjoyed it. Please leave comments below. What do you think of the new plate? Do you think it's good, bad, better, worse? You wish that I hadn't moved? If so, where do you get off? I mean, isn't it really my life and my choices to make? The big pillar thing, which I mentioned upstairs, that is the pillar or the chimney from the fireplace. That's all I wanted to say about that. So yeah, when you heat this up, you actually get, you know, a bit of a heat in the bedroom, but then again, you're always gonna have some heat in the bedroom. But that's it. Thank you very much for watching. Really hope you enjoyed it. And as usual, I hope to see you all next time.